Joel Keith, everybody. All right, bitch, you ready to do this?
Ready.
Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the very funny and talented Miss Laura Waits.
That's so kind you used funny. So this is my fourth week, basically when everything died off. That's when I started my open mic night attempt. I'm pretty sure it's me and maybe Norm's joke earlier, I'm not sure. But what I have learned from doing this thing they called stand-up, and these guys can't leave. Come on, I promise I've got pussy, cock, and a little woman tits going on in the rest of my act. I promise. Please, don't leave yet. So the things I've learned so far from doing all this open mic night thing is, number one, well, I'm trying not to be too much ladylike. And then earlier there's been acts all about being fat. I can cross that off the list of ladylikeness, I guess I can touch, as long as the boys do. And then the other thing is not reading off my material because I can't read that shit anyway, so I just end up looking confused, like where in the fuck am I? And also don't look like a dyke when I dress for these things, which is why if you saw me a couple weeks ago, total dyke looking thing. I'm showing boobs and ass. That's all I've got, just to make sure we're clear on my sexuality. And then going on to the sexuality was I was going to touch on really who wants to see a guy's cock. My guy friends were really confused because when I was talking, because I've talked about sexting with my guy friends, why not? And I mentioned last week about the uncomfortable moment when I realized the very inappropriate pictures. I thought I was very smart in disguising the location on the external hard drive were being filtered through my screensaver. So my landlord being over, I look in the corner of my eye and there's my full-on tits going across. And there are very inappropriate things with objects. I'm just hoping they didn't flash across while he was looking for rent. Obviously not, because I still had to pay rent. And then they had, so I was telling my guy friends about this, and I was going into, do you see, I'm supposed to pause. I forgot, sorry, do that again. Do the whole thing, I forgot. There's this whole pausing thing that they keep telling me I need to learn how to, let people laugh. But I talk too much. This is a natural problem in life. So I was talking to my guys about this whole thing, and then they were talking about sending the naked pictures to, the guy I'm seeing, and they're all like, well, is he sending you anything back? Like, fuck no, I don't want to see a guy's cock. There is just nothing attractive about a man's naked body. And that's why those Chippendales, the only dancers that are male that strip naked, they only make it at gay clubs because it really does take a gay man to appreciate a man's naked body. There is just nothing pretty about that. Thank God for being a woman, because I get to see this and not that. And other things that I enjoy tremendously. Waking up and finding there's still ramen noodles and tiramisu. That's because I don't shop, and I forgot where I was going with the rest of that. Naked pictures, dicks. Oh yeah, pussy doctor. So the pussy doctor, whenever you go into the gynecologist in your pre-breakup mode, you ain't trimming that bush. That shit's going on because you don't care about sex when you know you're about to break up anyway, so who cares how things are going down there? And then when you show up back at the gynecologist for, now all of a sudden you need birth control because now you're worried about having sex. And things are trimmed nice and neat. And she asks, oh, going through the breakup, huh? You would know when the ladies are breaking up with their guys because the bush gets trimmed and it's not free-flowing at that point. But I'm not really trying to hide anything extra that God, whatever the piece of extra meat the guy's disturbed over there. And oh yeah, the other thing, don't shake that guy's hand. Ugh. Not that comfortable. With the dead air, I was thinking earlier when Norm was up here and he was quiet for a long time. Because I work at a local radio station, and well, our local radio station, we fuck up a lot. Which makes it comfortable for being on air at a station like that because, when other DJs have been there for 20 years and they're still fucking shit up, there's nothing you can do worse. And then maybe like DJs are talking and you forgot to hit the talk button during the ACL broadcast. But fortunately they were too drunk to notice. That's nothing's uncomfortable dead air though as it is up here when there's nobody talking.
Welcome to comedy.
Thank you, sir. I was just giving you props earlier about all I've learned from comedy. That I forgot to say that you taught me.
I haven't taught you shit.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I still suck.
No, I wouldn't be a good teacher anyway.
It's not a... Wow, they really do. Comics really do hate themselves, don't they? I'm trying to learn this, but I'm a fucking Leo and I'm female and I got boobs and I'm like, I gotta hate myself to make this work. I gotta hate myself, but I haven't learned that yet. Still on it. I might get it down by... I'm thinking maybe I need to go with the transsexual experience. That might help. I drink more, I'm pretty sure my liver is going to quit on me. There's body parts starting to fall off at this point. I do believe, though, that warning labels should be outlawed. Because they had this little bouncing thing you put your baby in to keep it something you're not wanting your kid to do. I guess cry. And so I guess parents were putting the babies on the counter on this little bouncing thing and just walking off, doing what they're going to do, because nothing can go wrong about leaving your fucking baby on the counter on a bouncy thing that they can just die. And thank God they do, because evolution has very little opportunity at this point to weed the rest of these guys out. And they put a warning label, do not leave your child unattended. And if you are sticking things in light sockets at this point, really, let it roll. Why are we stopping this? If your child, oh, they have these eggs in Germany with toys in the middle. They're chocolate eggs. Goodness, you bite into it, you get a toy. Not in the US. They're not allowed to have that in the US because apparently kids or parents don't know better not to let their kids choke on them. Why are we stopping this? I don't understand why we cannot just let warning labels go away in non-existence. The other thing was with the going into, I'm going to learn flow at some point too. That's my next goal when I learn to be funny. When I was at Headhunters, the other night there was, okay, so I drink a lot, and obviously at Headhunters because, well, I know the bartender and I'm poor. But they had a cover band in the back. If you ever go to Headhunters, if the band in the front's good, chances are the band in the back is the afterthought. And the other night, it was a cover band of Blink 182. And their name was Think 182. Really? And they put thought into that to learn the songs and to come up with the band you're going to cover out of all these suck-ass bands out there. Blink 182. I'm pretty sure Nickelback is insulted at this point. God, I had so much, like in my head, there was this whole time with the pussy doctor showing the cock, the bush being trimmed, going into Easy Way Out, narcissism, oh wait, Norm, I covered that earlier. And then into the tiramisu, which is always good. I really need to grocery shop, so I'm done. I'm gonna get better at this. Thanks, y'all. Laura waits, by the way.
Tell them who you are so they know whose friend request to reject. Laura waits, everybody. Alright, we got one more. You guys ready for your headliner?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Coming up next to the stage right now, my good friend, Jake Laurs.